First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
All right, that I gotta fix too. I am not hitting a ball like that. Hitting view. Let's see what that one does.
And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Marlins leave 1. And this is still a 0-0 ball
I just stopped for a moment. I was playing Minecraft, but taking a break at the moment. I don't know what Cardinals doing.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Upchurch. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Broxton's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Man,
I think he's taking the shot. Nope.
At the plate, Brandon Upchurch. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this.
His swung out and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And that one is gone.
That's gone.
Can you hear the music?
So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Yeah. So his remarkable season continues as the Marlins have taken a 3-0 lead. One more time.
Damn, I got to see that
He gets
again.
A pitch to handle. You've heard that before. Gone. And you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number. Ready to take his hacks again, Brandon Upchurch, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
Brandon Upchurch.
The windup and the 0-1. Drives it out to deep right center field. Broxton going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They lead it.
Oh, finally I get to play.
The left fielder, number 20, Josh Michel.
The Brewers down to their final strike. On his way on, but this is popped up. Upchurch is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Miami Marlins seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Lindsey Roman earned his 9th win of the year, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work.
7 hits, no errors. They left.
First opened
I
back
love
in
how we can just skip to the
2012.
next
We're live
game.
inside.
That makes things so much quicker.
Striding into the box, Brandon Upchurch. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one.
Goodbye.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
What number is that? Number 89 of the year. Holy shit.
So it's a solo shot to dead center. So his remarkable season continues. And the Marlins have made this a 2-1 game.
No enhancements needed.
I got baseball fever.
So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just...
I just keep carrying on my
Escalona has come into the ball
Yeah,
game.
probably we could have had him guy and my guy in Cardinal. We'd be golden. I'm working on 60.
I got injured.
And guys, time to recognize
I know my
the man who really
durability's
stood out
good.
this afternoon, and there he is, Giancarlo Stanton. He's our
Should have,
top player of the game.
Did you?
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
Time of the ball game.
Yeah, I don't know if you can hear the music playing in the menu or not. God dang it. I'm a 96 adjusted overall, but an 87 overall. think I've already got a championship under my belt with the shit. I don't even know who I played with last. I just want to get past
From
my
Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park.
We all know where you're going.
Yes, I know, but I got to work my way up.
60 and 61, better than my record last year.
All right.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Down the third baseline. Upchurch has it. In a close play at first, but he's called out of the side is retired. Gone. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Upchurch. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories.
Well, I like to see a get run of the show where you could be like a co-op on the same team.
That'd be awesome.
In the last 10 games.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down
like
there for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So the double puts him right into scoring position here to kick off the home second.
I don't give a shit. I know how to run.
Leaderboard, you can see he tops all Miami Marlins in that department.
I ain't running because I ain't getting in trouble by the coach.
Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past
screw you.
his
I'm going all the way home.
The base hit. And
got it.
Not in time as the run scores.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one.
The pitcher, Nigel Lerner, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here.
I got to go to.
Bit of eyes here as he's going to try to lay one down. Oh, but they throw it away at second. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that 4-4. Stepping into the box, Brandon Upchurch. He'll step in, trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Yanked on the ground down the line. This
I'm not used to fielding.
First strike.
Just hitting bombs.
Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Is that gone?
Braun ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first out. Here's Ryan Braun now, and he'll try to start things out here for the Brewers in their half of the sixth.
Ryan
pops this one up.
Oh, my reaction was way off.
Over to his left, one away. Into the box, Brandon Upchurch. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the...
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Broxton ranging back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Brandon Upchurch.
Brandon Upchurch.
First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. In his career, Upchurch is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of. So if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field.
Damn.
But he's going to get there as he runs it down the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Oh, I'm pissed.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Miami Marlins rode an important sixth inning to victory in this one.
That son of a bitch robbed me. Who do I got? Oh, did you hear who we might be getting?
Who?
We might be making a trade with the Yankees.
For?
Stanton. Giancarlo or
Damn, Washington all over Houston.
I'm about to say, I don't think we're going to see it back-to-back unless Houston somehow comes back.
MLB The Show's cover.
They won today 12-3.
Let's play ball. 3.
Settling in now, Brandon Upchurch. And the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame.
Sure.
89.
Go for 90 right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play,
I don't know
comes
about
across
that.
to score.
When he started this
close.
game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could
close.
still settle down and turn things around on the
All
mound.
right.
But the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Replay that.
I can't.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Standing in, Tomas Telis. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Tomas.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
Runner goes for third. Strike taken, the throw. And
Got
he
it.
is in there. Three-two pitch. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out just can't handle.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is... Now batting, Brandon Upchurch. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the stand. Ready once again, Brandon Upchurch. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Joey Guevara. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Fun for a guy like me to watch.
He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A run up. Striding in once again, Brandon Upchurch.
Brandon Upchurch.
First offering on its way. Line drive to center field.
Oh, 90.
Santana has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
I just got back from injury, so...
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all
What
cylinders.
equipment do you have?
Of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak.
Check your equipment because some of them bats give you like plus 11 power and shit, like
11 hits,
stuff like that.
And 11
I think I'm unlocking them.
You got to go to the actual main.
Back into.
All right, come on.
Now at the plate, Brandon Upchurch, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Brandon Upchurch.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and this fastball is welted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a two-run shot to left center. An incredible 90 now on the season. And the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
I see that. Oh, that coach's pissed. Pissed him off.
I got to see this.
So we'll take one more look.
Bam.
And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarm. What a year. Stepping up to the plate, Danny Santana. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
I am not used to that freaking meter.
So striding forward now, Brandon Upchurch. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Diaz leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Goodbye.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second of the game. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher.
Ooh, I'll get to do it again.
Ready for another shot now, Brandon Upchurch. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far and looking to add to that here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Santana going back on it. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as it's now an 8-5 ball game.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick.
I picked the right stance for this guy.
At the plate, Brandon Upchurch.
Driving
2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Talk about having a game of a lifetime. In his last at bat, he hit his 3rd home run of the game. You know, walking up to the plate right now, he's thinking about hitting number 4.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th.
Damn.
8-5 tonight. Arizona led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Robbie Ray wins his team-leading 10th game of the year.
That sucks.
And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Brandon Upchurch.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Davis blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He'll score easily as they now trail by only 3. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hands back, and he just explodes.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Calvin Reese will come on now and make his...
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it.
All right, so you said it's in my equipment?
Yeah. You know, when it says like schedule, you go all the way over to equipment, and it would be like your baseball bat.
I haven't collected any bats yet.
Work very easy, Mark. Was Sean and them happy to see you?
They said my slugging percentage is 700 and something. Then again, I haven't really played a... I'm waiting for a face-off. That's something I like doing.
Baseball for you.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take the base.
So striding in, Brandon Upchurch.
Ooh,
Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
This guy's got a realistic shot to win the Triple Crown, and he's hit several home runs in his last 10 games.
With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen base.
Into the box now, Brandon Upchurch.
Brandon Upchurch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
What else is new?
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. So
Keep
he
giving me
creeps ever
fucking
closer
curveballs and fastballs, and I'm gonna be hitting them all night.
digging in and looking
This guy
for
only
more.
has
Brandon Upchurch. He'll match up
a
with Blake
change
Snell
up
now to
to
lead off the inning.
mess with me.
To
That's
show
it.
you how strong this guy is, he hit that
Damn,
last
put it in the middle
off-speed pitch
again.
over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. So a ringing double here to kick off inning number 5. And as you take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he tops all Miami Marlins in that department.
Wilmer Defoe.
And the runner's breaking for third. And he'll step off. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him.
Oh, well.
Digging in, Brandon Upchurch. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there, base hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That ball was kind of hanging.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame.
Defoe.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Barry will take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down. So to the plate, the Marlins DH, Oliver Escalona, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Escalona.
Runner breaks for third. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to Brandon Upchurch will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
First for the victorious Hooks, 3 runs.
Now from the stepping in, Brandon Upchurch. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
Winning the Triple Crown is really magical. Think about it. How many guys can hit for power, hit for average, and...
Stepping into the box, Brandon Upchurch. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Kiermaier, still going back. And it's gone. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit. Brandon Upchurch will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Popped him up. Myers is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. In now, Wilson Ramos. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that Hogan, a bloop and a blast, they could certainly use that right now.
And he's safe. Up next for the Rays, Kevin Kiermaier. He went down on strikes last time up.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Grounder down the line at 3rd. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Fantastic effort, but he's unable to turn it into an out, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Digging in once again, Cole Calhoun. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ball. A square to bunt, and it's popped up, and the catch is made for the first out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Brandon Upchurch, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun on the run. He's there and records the first out. So coming to the plate, Brandon Upchurch. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. 50th pitch of the game on its way. High and deep to right center. On the move is Kiermaier. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the... In is the 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt. Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th.
The player is confronted about recent mishaps defensively.
Now from Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Miami Marlins.
Play ball.
Digging in, Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Christian.
Round to the left side. Upchurch gloves it, and there's one down now. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who do you have your eye on, Dan? Standing in, Brandon Upchurch. Back on Wednesday, it was a 1-for-5 performance for him.
Upchurch.
Line drive to center field. Yelich patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Upchurch.
Brandon Upchurch.
First pitch coming, here it is. Hard liner to center field. Yelich is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move in with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And the throw to first is in time. Striding in, Brandon Upchurch.
The third baseman, Brandon Upchurch.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Eaton is under it. And that's the third out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. And we in is Christian Yelich. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
The center fielder, Christian Yelich.
On a line, that's a base hit. And this will find its way to the 335 sign.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends it.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes.
You know, Matt, and every team has that guy. And Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save has gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Stepping in, Brandon Upchurch. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And a fair ball as this one gets to the wall. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, D-Row, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket. Runs scored in ribbies. Runs scored in ribbies. And this guy's the best in the business right now.
Grounded weakly toward third. Tough play for Franco. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Marlins get one here on a couple of...
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
For the victorious New York Mets, 4 runs.
MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in Flushing, Queens tonight. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yoenis Cespedes.
The left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Hit softly on the ground to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Stepping up now, Brandon Upchurch. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning.
I hit a home
So we'll
run,
take
and
one more
guy in
look,
the crowd goes,
and boy,
"Oh,
he
really?"
just continues to hit the ball out of the ball. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Upchurch. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out.
And this will get all the way out toward the 375 sign now. The relay. The throw, and he's tagged out at third. That'll end the inning, but they do score one on the play. So 1 run on 1. So digging in now, Yoenis Cespedes.
The left fielder, number 52.
The 1-1 home. For a base hit here as he gets this one down. Upchurch scoops it up, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Digging in, Brandon Upchurch. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Lined hard toward right center. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. So a big moment here, and standing in, Brandon Upchurch. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and it's now a 1-run ball game. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Plawecki. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
Hit to third. And there's 1 gone to start the bottom of the 9th. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Brandon Upchurch. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Germano sprinting after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 8-5 tonight. Junichi Tazawa gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Alex Hurt. From the borough of Queens, we're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Upchurch. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. Yelich going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Here's the defensive alignment for the new.
Ready now, Brandon Upchurch. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Upchurch.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this one is gone. A home run. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Now at the plate, Brandon Upchurch. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Line to the right side. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. So stepping in, Travis Jankowski. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Jankowski.
Comes set and the 0-1. He's running. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Escobar has to be quick. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Into the box now, Wilmer Defoe. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And late reactions, and they got him. Now at the plate, Brandon Upchurch. He singled his last time up.
Brandon Upchurch.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Yelich going back at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track. In now is Adam Eaton. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Third base line. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Mets played a run. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Fish took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Lindsey.
Ooh, the Cubbies. Gonna whoop that ass.
From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball.
Play ball.
Digging in now, Brandon Upchurch. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. In the air out to right. Hayward giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Coming in for his first at-bat, Wilson Contreras, as he's been in a pretty good stretch over the last 10 or so ball games.
Contreras.
Down to third. Upchurch fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Play ball.
At the plate, Brandon Upchurch. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch.
Upchurch.
Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Looking up is Contreras. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Two-run shot to straightaway center, so he creeps ever closer to triple digits as the Marlins have rallied back to tie it at 2 apiece. So we'll take one more look. Ready to take his hacks again, Brandon Upchurch, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Now to the plate, Brandon Upchurch. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Off the sculpture. It's a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
About to get 100 home runs in a single season.
Afternoon baseball now from beautiful Marlins Park in Miami, Florida. Now in the box, Brandon Upchurch. He drove in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Up next from Miami, Brandon Upchurch. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Almora is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Now at the plate, Brandon Upchurch.
For the Marlins, the third baseman.
First offering on its way.
Upchurch.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Now this will rattle up against the wall, and that'll get down out there near the wall, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Ready for another chance, Brandon Upchurch. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Upchurch.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski.
Now batting, left fielder, Travis Jankowski.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Here's Starlin Castro. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Starlin.
The 1-1. Hot shot to third. Upchurch is right there, and there are 2 away now.
And that was a no doubles defense in action.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Miami Marlins took the lead in the 4th and held on until... MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins.
Let's play ball.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Brandon Upchurch. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Line towards center field. Duvall is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Danny, who stands out to you? Ready now for the Marlins, Brandon Upchurch.
Brandon Upchurch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Liner toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. The relay. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. In to score the runner from second. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Upchurch. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game.
The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2. Striding into the box, Brandon Upchurch. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Bullet back up the middle. Duvall is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show.
Will you do the same?
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Upchurch. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Brandon Upchurch.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Paul is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
2 runs on.
First open back in. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Upchurch. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one will bounce into the wall. The relay, the tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. Has a look, now the pitch. To third, 5. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the end. Stepping into the box, Brandon Upchurch. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, and he certainly got
taken high and deep to right. Duvall going back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One left for Miami. Through 3. The next to bat for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, always brush. Go down looking.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third, make it 5-1.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jim Garrett. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Garrett.
And a ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit. Into the box, Brandon Upchurch. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Moving under it, Duvall. 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Brandon Upchurch. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Here, this game is tied. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, something I thought we'd never see. 100 on the season, as that'll pull him into a tie at 7-7.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed why he is so feared. He knocked.
Settling in now, Brandon Upchurch. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Batson going back on it. Ball game. So a solo shot here to left center field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
I mean, one of the guys on the other
the
team
lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player
hit
of the game.
101 home runs.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're
and then I walked it off
the
the
player of the
bottom
game.
of the tent.
And that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be right.
From Little. Standing in, Brandon Upchurch. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown.
How about another?
All 3
How about
categories.
another?
Paul racing back, and
That's
it's
gone,
gone
buddy.
as they
That
add
is
still
out.
another.
102.
So it's a solo shot to dead center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. Now batting, Brandon Upchurch. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Paul is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. At the plate, Brandon Upchurch. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as they open it up to 6-2 now.
I know he's a confident.
Striding in once again, Brandon Upchurch. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone!
Oh my God. 3 in a row. 104. 104.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His third home run of the ball game, and it's
only
now 7-4.
98 more to go.
Well, in hockey, they call it a hat trick. Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of you.
7.
Picking up the brooms and sweeping the guys right out of you. Basically. I made the Braves look like a fool.
A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season.
Home runs. Bryce Harper's got 41. I've got 105 for Bryce Harper.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of... Now at the plate, Brandon Upchurch. And given his team's current standing, we're probably not going to be watching any champagne showers at the end of the year. But if he keeps up the home run pace, some individual hardware may be in order for him.
He's doing his best to make sure the fans keep tuning in. He's fighting for a home run title. And
so striding forward now, Brandon Upchurch.
Brandon Upchurch.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as they take the lead 4-3.
I think I broke the game.
When you play with the big part of the field, it doesn't.
He can't say 106 home runs.
Otto. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance.
He just said a whopping.
He's set. Here comes the 1. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1. Ready once again, Brandon Upchurch. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Boy, this guy right here in that last.
Goodbye.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. So a 2-out double here gives him some new life here in this 5th inning. And as you take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he tops all Miami Marlins in that department. He's set. The 0-1.
Go.
Hit out toward second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that. Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Upchurch. We discussed earlier how he was one of the league's best power bats, and he's lived up to that reputation with a blast earlier in this game.
And you can just tell how confident he is in the box, hunting his pitch, not coming outside the zone or expanding it. I would expect him to put another good swing on the ball right here.
Throw won't get him. Striding in now for the Nats, Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Harper.
A bouncer to the left side, and he'll go to second here. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his. Last strike now for the Nats.
Bruno.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. The catch is made, and the Marlins are back in the win column again as they take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game.
First for the victorious Miami Marlins. 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error.
Afternoon baseball now from beautiful Marlins Park in Miami, Florida. So striding in, Brandon Upchurch. And given his team's current standing, we're probably not going to be watching any champagne showers at the end of the year. But if he keeps up the home run pace, some individual hardware may be in order for him.
He's doing his best to make sure the fans keep.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. The tag, and he is out at second. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Who stands out to you? Coming to the plate now, Brandon Upchurch. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hard liner to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will. Ready for another shot now, Brandon Upchurch.
The third baseman, Brandon Upchurch.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. At the plate, Brandon Upchurch. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Harper, and he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And they will tack on another on the sac fly, make it a 5-2 game now.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.